Cancer Daily Horoscope for May  7, 2025. Dear Cancer, as we explore the cosmic energies influencing your sign today, I sense a powerful transformative current running through your life. The moon, your celestial ruler, is transiting through the intense waters of Scorpio, creating an emotionally charged atmosphere that resonates deeply with your water sign nature. This alignment invites profound emotional exploration and psychological insights that may reveal truths you've been sensing intuitively for some time. The Scorpio moon activates your fifth house of creativity, romance, and self-expression today. This placement encourages authentic emotional expression through creative outlets and meaningful connections. There's a regenerative quality to this energy. Something may conclude in order for a beautiful new beginning to emerge, particularly in matters related to your passions or heart connections. Mercury forms a sextile with Neptune today, enhancing your already formidable intuitive abilities. You may find yourself expressing feelings and ideas that have previously been difficult to articulate. Pay special attention to dreams, random thoughts, or impressions that surface your subconscious is especially communicative under this influence. This aspect supports creative problem solving and adds a poetic quality to your communication. Meanwhile, Mars continues its journey through Taurus, bringing determined and steady energy to your 11th house of friendships, community, and future aspirations. This placement supports collaborative efforts that can yield tangible results, especially when you align yourself with people who share your core values. Your patient approach to building alliances will serve you well today. Venus in Gemini forms a challenging square with Jupiter in Pisces, creating some tension between intellectual stimulation in relationships and deeper spiritual or emotional connections. You might feel torn between light social interactions and more profound emotional bonds. This aspect asks you to find balance between variety and depth in your relationships, avoiding the tendency to seek superficial solutions for complex emotional matters. The Sun in Taurus continues to illuminate your sector of community involvement and long-term goals, bringing focus to how you fit into larger collective endeavors. This solar energy supports practical planning while keeping your unique emotional needs in mind, a balance that comes naturally to sensitive yet ambitious Cancers. In your romantic life, today calls for emotional honesty and depth. Partnered Cancers will benefit from having those deeper conversations you've been avoiding. The Scorpio moon intensifies intimacy, but may also highlight unresolved tensions. Use this energy constructively to strengthen your bond through vulnerability and authentic sharing. Single Cancers might feel drawn to mysterious or emotionally complex individuals today. While this could lead to fascinating encounters, be mindful of projecting fantasies onto new connections. The Neptune influence can blur boundaries between reality and wishful thinking. Look for connections that honor both your need for security and your desire for emotional depth. Professionally, your emotional intelligence is particularly strong right now, allowing you to navigate team dynamics with remarkable skill. Leadership opportunities may arise unexpectedly. Don't hesitate to step forward, even if it initially feels uncomfortable. Cancer's natural ability to nurture others' talents makes you an excellent facilitator and guide. Financially, pay careful attention to shared resources and investments. The Scorpio moon heightens your awareness of power dynamics related to money. You might discover hidden aspects of a financial arrangement or investment opportunity. Research thoroughly before making commitments and avoid impulsive spending triggered by emotional needs. Regarding your well-being, today's energies may manifest physically in your digestive system and emotional centers. The intense Scorpio moon could trigger sensitivity in these areas, particularly if you're processing complex feelings. Practices that help release emotions will be especially beneficial. Consider journaling, therapeutic conversations, or movement practices like yoga that connect body and emotion. Water therapies strongly resonate with your Cancer nature. Today, a warm bath with sea salts, swimming, or simply increased hydration can help balance your energy and emotional state. As a water sign ruled by the moon, maintaining fluid balance has a direct impact on your emotional equilibrium. The quarter moon phase indicates a time of adjustment and refinement. Projects or relationships initiated at the recent new moon now require fine-tuning based on what you've learned. Listen to feedback. Without taking it personally, the emotional detachment offered by Scorpio can help you implement necessary changes without becoming overwhelmed. Several longer-term transits continue to influence your sign. Pluto in Aquarius forms aspects with planets in your opposite sign of Capricorn, triggering ongoing transformations in how you relate to others. These changes are part of a journey toward redefining connection while maintaining emotional security. Neptune in Pisces forms a harmonious trine to your sun sign, enhancing spiritual awareness and compassion. This transit supports healing family relationships and connecting with ancestral wisdom. You may find comfort in spiritual practices that honor your lineage. Saturn in Aries challenges you to develop greater independence in your career sector. Today, you might feel tension between your need for emotional security and the call to step into more autonomous professional roles. Finding balance between these seemingly contradictory needs represents your current growth edge. Jupiter in Pisces brings expansion to your ninth house of higher learning and spirituality. This beneficial placement supports educational pursuits and may bring opportunities for travel or studying subjects that expand your philosophical understanding. Uranus in Gemini continues to revolutionize your subconscious realm, bringing sudden insights and potentially unusual dreams. Pay attention to unexpected thoughts. They contain important messages for your personal evolution. In traditional astrology, Cáncer connects with the archetype of the nurturing mother. Today, consider how you care for others and whether you extend the same compassion to yourself. The Scorpio moon challenges you to address deeper emotional needs rather than just surface-level caregiving. The Cáncer-ruled tarot card, the Chariot, offers wisdom for today. Embody the positive aspects of this energy: determination, emotional control, and victory through perseverance. Your challenge is to balance opposing emotional forces while maintaining clear direction. Like the charioteer guiding different colored horses, you're called to harmonize varied emotional responses into coherent action. As you move through this day, dear Cáncer, remember that your greatest strength lies in emotional wisdom, understanding nuances of feeling that others might miss. When you trust this inner knowing while applying practical discernment, you access your full power as a cardinal water sign. Today's cosmic weather supports growth through emotional courage and authentic self-expression. Trust the depths, for that is where your true treasures lie. On May 7th, 2025, Cáncer finds itself at a cosmic crossroads with several significant planetary positions influencing your sign. The moon, your celestial ruler, moves through Libra today, creating an interesting square aspect to your sign. This position places emotional emphasis on relationships and balance, potentially causing some tension between your home-focused nature and external obligations. The Libran moon asks you to find equilibrium between self-nurturing and accommodating others. As the moon forms this challenging square, you may feel pulled between personal needs and relationship demands, requiring thoughtful navigation throughout the day. The sun continues its journey through steady Taurus, positioned in your 11th house of friendships and future aspirations. This creates a supportive earth trine to your water sign, helping ground your emotions and providing practical pathways for emotional expression. Mercury, positioned at 26 degrees Taurus, enhances your communication within groups and organizations. With Mercury in this grounded earth sign, your thoughts and expressions benefit from stability and practicality, though you may need to guard against stubborn thinking. Venus glows in Gemini in your 12th house of subconscious patterns, creating an opportunity to address hidden relationship dynamics. This position encourages exploring the deeper psychological aspects of your connections while bringing beauty to your introspection practices. Mars powers through the late degrees of Aries in your 10th house of career and public image, forming a challenging square to your sign. This brings dynamic, sometimes aggressive energy to professional matters, potentially creating tension, but also providing the drive needed for breakthrough achievements. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, continues its transit through Gemini, activating your spiritual sector. This position supports growth through learning, particularly in subjects requiring mental flexibility and curiosity. Saturn's disciplined presence in Pisces creates a flowing trine to your Cáncer planets from your 9th house of higher education and broader perspectives. This supportive aspect helps you structure your beliefs and build meaningful philosophies with staying power. Uranus in Taurus remains in your friendship sector, continuing to bring unexpected developments and progressive thinking to your social circles. This position has been revolutionizing how you connect with groups and envision your future. Neptune in Aries creates some challenging aspects, potentially causing confusion around career objectives or public roles. This transit requires discernment between inspired vision and illusion, especially in professional contexts. Pluto, having recently returned to Aquarius, occupies your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This powerful placement continues to revolutionize how you handle intimate bonds, joint finances, and deep psychological patterns. The lunar nodes are positioned along the Aries-Libra axis, with the North Node in Aries emphasizing your need to develop leadership and independent initiative in your career sector. The South Node in Libra suggests releasing overdependency in relationships to achieve greater balance. Chiron, the wounded healer, in early Taurus forms a sextile to your sign, offering opportunities to address core wounds around security and self-worth through practical, measured approaches. The asteroid Pallas, Athena in Capricorn, opposes your sign, challenging you to develop strategic thinking that balances your intuitive, emotional approach with more structured planning. The Black Moon Lilith in late Virgo creates an interesting trine to your sign from your 3rd house, empowering authentic expression and helping you integrate aspects of yourself you might typically repress, particularly in communication and learning environments. These complex planetary positions create a day where emotional intelligence must be balanced with practical action. The emphasis on fixed and cardinal energy suggests a time of both stability and initiative, requiring you to honor your sensitive nature while taking decisive steps forward. On May 7, 2025, your communication landscape undergoes a significant transformation as the moon forms a harmonious trine with Mercury in Taurus. This planetary dance enhances your naturally intuitive communication style with practical groundedness. You'll notice your words carrying more weight and permanence than usual. Instead of your typically cautious approach to expression, you'll find yourself speaking with increased conviction and reliability. This is your day to state needs and thoughts with remarkable clarity. The moon in Scorpio deepens your emotional intelligence, adding a penetrating quality to your insights. This creates a powerful opportunity for meaningful conversations that delve beneath surface pleasantries. Your ability to sense unspoken emotional undercurrents is heightened, making you an exceptional listener and confidant today. Venus in Gemini creates an interesting dynamic in your communication sphere. While feeling Mercury's stabilizing influence in Taurus, Venus adds a sociable, curious element to your interactions. You may surprise yourself by engaging in diverse conversations and exploring different perspectives, somewhat unusual for your typically protective nature. Jupiter, positioned in Cáncer, amplifies your natural tendencies and brings expansion to your emotional expression. This beneficial placement in your own sign helps you communicate from a place of authentic caring, which others find particularly compelling and trustworthy. Mars in Pisces forms a favorable sextile to your sun's sign, softening potential communication conflicts and allowing you to express even difficult emotions with compassion. This aspect supports heart-centered communications that heal rather than harm. Morning hours are particularly favorable for important conversations, as the Moon-Mercury trine is strongest during this time. Your mental clarity peaks before noon, making this an excellent time for communications requiring precision and care. By afternoon, the lunar influence shifts slightly, enhancing intuitive capacities but potentially making logical expression more challenging. This becomes an excellent time for creative writing or communications benefiting from emotional depth. Evening brings slight tension between Mars and the Moon, which could manifest as communication fatigue if you've been socially engaged throughout the day. Setting aside quiet time and limiting social media exposure after dinner would be beneficial. Be aware of a tendency toward passive expression today. The Scorpio moon combined with your Cancer sun might lead you to communicate indirectly when direct expression would be more effective. Practice stating your needs clearly rather than hoping others will intuit them. Another potential pitfall involves becoming overly absorbed in others' emotional states. While your empathic abilities are heightened today, maintaining clear boundaries in communication will help you remain centered. For enhancing expression, journaling is particularly powerful. The flow between emotional awareness and verbal expression is especially strong, making written communication valuable for processing thoughts and feelings. Digital communications receive favorable aspects today, with Uranus bringing innovative energy to technological interactions. Virtual meetings, emails, and text conversations may feel unusually satisfying and complete. In leadership positions, today offers a rare opportunity to communicate both authority and empathy simultaneously. Your directives will be well received if they acknowledge both practical considerations and human emotional needs. Those in creative fields will find that emotional authenticity in expression resonates strongly with audiences today. Whether writing, speaking, performing, or creating visual art, allowing genuine emotional response to guide your expression yields powerful results. In romantic relationships, communication flows with unusual ease. The combination of water sign, emotional intuition, and earth sign practicality helps you express feelings that might normally remain beneath the surface. This is an excellent day for heart-to-heart conversations with loved ones. Family communications may reveal ancestral themes in conversations today. You might feel compelled to share family stories or discuss hereditary matters. These exchanges have healing potential, especially regarding long-standing familial communication patterns. In professional settings, your natural diplomacy is enhanced. You can address sensitive topics with both appropriate emotional intelligence and practical problem-solving ability, making this an excellent day for mediations or team dynamics discussions. As the day concludes, taking time to review conversations will help you process and integrate exchanges. You might notice patterns in how you expressed yourself and how others responded, offering valuable insights for future interactions. The communication seeds planted today may blossom into significant developments in the coming weeks, particularly around the next lunar cycle. For Cancer on May 7, 2025, the financial landscape appears particularly promising as Jupiter forms a supportive sextile to your solar second house of personal resources. This planetary arrangement opens unexpected channels for income that you might have overlooked in previous weeks. The Moon, your ruling celestial body, will be transiting through Virgo, activating your communication and local networking sector. This creates a perfect day for negotiations, financial discussions, and presenting your ideas to those who control the purse strings. What makes today especially noteworthy is Mercury's direct motion in Taurus, bringing clarity to financial matters that may have seemed confusing since mid-April. Financial documents or contracts that were delayed can now move forward with greater certainty. Venus in Gemini adds a dual opportunity stream. You might find yourself juggling two potential income sources or considering a side business alongside your main revenue stream. The morning hours between 9 a.m. and noon offer the strongest vibrational support for money matters, as the Moon forms a trine with Pluto in your 8th house of shared resources and investments. This powerful aspect suggests that someone influential may offer financial backing or investment opportunities if you've been working on a project requiring additional funding. Pay particular attention to recurring numerical patterns today. Seeing sequences like 818 or 727 could indicate financial alignment is imminent. Your financial intuition is heightened today, giving you an edge in sensing which opportunities carry genuine potential versus those that merely glitter on the surface. Mars in Capricorn continues to energize your partnership sector, making this an excellent day for financial collaborations or joining resources with a business partner. However, exercise caution with spontaneous purchases, as Neptune's subtle square to your money sector could cloud judgment regarding true value. The second half of the day brings a significant interaction between Saturn and Venus, suggesting that a disciplined approach to pleasure spending will yield longer-term benefits. Your financial keywords for today are consolidation, strategic planning, and measured expansion. Cancer's natural tendency toward financial security finds support today, but the stars encourage calculated risk in areas where you've done thorough research. An unexpected communication around 3 p.m. could contain valuable financial information. Remain receptive to messages from unusual sources. The day's energy supports setting up passive income streams, particularly those involving digital content, educational materials, or property investments. For Cancers working in creative fields, this is an exceptional day to negotiate compensation for your talents. Your emotional connection to security sometimes prevents taking necessary financial risks, but today's celestial configuration provides a safety net for measured advancement. Consider reviewing retirement accounts or long-term investments, as adjustments made today could yield substantial growth over the next 9 months. The financial opportunity window extends particularly to matters involving real estate, food industries, hospitality ventures, or family businesses, all natural Cancer domains. Traditional banking institutions appear favorable to Cancer's requests today, making this an ideal time to apply for loans, restructure debt, or negotiate better terms on existing financial products. Water sign financial intuition combines powerfully with earth sign practicality. Today, trust your instincts, but verify details before committing resources. Jupiter's benefic rays suggest unexpected financial gifts or returns on past investments may materialize around midday. Pay special attention to opportunities that align with your authentic values, as financial ventures in harmony with your emotional nature will prosper most steadily. Today's numerological vibration of 7, 5 plus 7 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 21. 2 plus 1 equals 3 brings an analytical and thoughtful approach to money matters, perfect for research and strategic planning. The financial strategy that yields greatest returns today involves careful assessment rather than impulsive action. Measured steps lead to substantial gains. For Cancer entrepreneurs, today marks an excellent time for raising capital, approaching investors, or launching crowdfunding campaigns. Your natural nurturing energy translates well to describing how your business serves others' needs, a compelling narrative for potential backers. Employed Cancers may receive news about bonuses, raises, or new compensation packages, particularly if you've been patient and demonstrating loyalty to your organization. Financial conversations that have been delayed since March find resolution today, bringing clarity to your monetary path forward. The most fortunate financial activities today involve water elements businesses related to beverages, swimming, fishing, marine activities, or emotional wellness services receive cosmic support. Cancer's financial acumen shines brightest when combining intuition with careful research. Both qualities are cosmically enhanced on May 7th. On May 7, 2025, the cosmic energies create several exceptional fortunate areas for Cancer natives. With the Sun traveling through your 11th house of social connections and aspirations, Your network becomes a powerful source of opportunity. Jupiter's beneficial influence amplifies this effect, suggesting that a seemingly casual conversation or social gathering could introduce you to someone who significantly impacts your future. These connections aren't just pleasant social interactions, they carry the potential to open doors that have previously remained closed to you. Pay particular attention to group settings or community events where you might encounter individuals who share your vision or complement your skills in unexpected ways. Financial matters shine under a harmonious aspect between Venus and your ruling celestial body, the Moon. This creates a protective energy around monetary concerns, especially those related to home, family security, and emotional investments. You might receive unexpected news about a financial opportunity that intuitively feels right. Trust this instinct, as your emotional intelligence regarding investments is heightened today. This fortunate financial energy particularly supports passive income ventures, real estate considerations, and investments that provide both emotional and financial security. Your domestic environment emerges as another remarkably fortunate area. Cáncer naturally thrives in their personal sanctuary, and today's celestial configurations amplify this connection. Home improvement projects started today carry an auspicious energy, potentially increasing both comfort and value. Family discussions flow with unusual ease, making this an ideal day to address household concerns or make collective decisions about future plans. The emotional atmosphere at home feels especially nurturing, creating a foundation from which other fortunate developments can grow. Creative expression receives powerful support from Mercury's position, enhancing your naturally intuitive and imaginative nature. This creates an exceptional flow for artistic projects, especially those involving emotional themes, nurturing concepts, or connections to personal history. You might experience a breakthrough moment in creative work that has personal significance or resonates deeply with your emotional landscape. Writing, music, visual arts, and culinary creation all benefit from this supportive energy, potentially leading to work that deeply connects with others. Health initiatives started today benefit from the Moon's nurturing influence. The cosmic energy supports implementing wellness routines that address both physical and emotional needs. Water-based therapies prove especially beneficial. Swimming, hydrotherapy, or simply taking a restorative bath can help balance your water-dominant nature. This fortunate health energy extends to emotional healing practices, creating opportunities for holistic approaches that address the mind-body connection so crucial for Cáncer's well-being. Career opportunities appear through unconventional channels rather than traditional pathways. Your natural abilities in creating supportive environments and understanding emotional undercurrents shine in professional contexts today. This could catch the attention of decision-makers who value emotional intelligence in leadership. The most fortunate professional developments come through service-oriented approaches and roles that allow your nurturing abilities to shine. Teaching, counseling, healthcare, hospitality, or positions involving emotional support and guidance. Emotional well-being represents perhaps your most significant fortunate area today. The planetary alignment creates a rare opportunity for emotional clarity and insight. You may experience profound moments of understanding about relationship patterns or emotional responses that have been puzzling or challenging. This emotional coherence creates a foundation for more authentic connections with others and a deeper relationship with yourself. The fortunate emotional energy supports forgiveness work, boundary setting, and releasing old hurts that no longer serve your growth. Spiritual growth receives unexpected cosmic support, making intuitive practices especially rewarding. You might notice meaningful coincidences, recurring symbols, or patterns that provide guidance about your life direction. Your dream life may be especially vivid and informative, offering symbolic messages worth recording and contemplating. This fortunate spiritual energy supports connecting with ancestral wisdom and cultural practices that provide a sense of belonging and continuity, particularly important for tradition-honoring Cancer. Personal relationships benefit from your heightened emotional intelligence today. You'll likely find yourself naturally tuned into others' feelings,